Welcome back to the channel, people. Today I am in Brampton. We're going to have a walk through the old railway tunnel in Silverdale. The old abandoned Silverdale railway tunnel. So we are going to have a walk down to it, or I aren't filming it all the way. I can start filming when I get closer to it. I'm just doing this little tunnel first. This little, well, I wouldn't call it a tunnel really, I'd call it a bridge. A lot of people say these bridges, you wouldn't fit a train underneath them. But if you look above where that square thing is, underneath that black thing, that's where the original tunnel would have been. Big large square tunnel. But we are coming across another bridge later on in the video, so I'll show you on that one, because that one hasn't got this little thing going through it. That's more when we get to the tunnel. So yeah, so the trains would have run through here going to Newcastle railway station in its day. Not many people are out. I don't know if you can see it on this one, I don't think you can. Oh, there's a few trees there. Then walking down here, I've walked nearly 2 miles and I've only come across one bench. And I wanted to rest really, have a drink of water. So there's not many benches down here. Just starting rain. So we are in Silverdale nearly. We've got the old railway signal here. And the old church, St Luke's Church. We aren't far from the tunnel now actually. A few hundred metres. It's still rainy. Hasn't stopped, or it's only a little bit. The old railway signal still stands there after all these years. Got Apedale Country Park over there, the big lake. Some gates here going down into Silverdale on the left. Some old garages. It'd be nice if the church bells rung. See if we can get them on camera. Some old graves in here. Birds are whistling. Don't know if you can see them graves. St Luke's Church. Go up that footpath there to Apedale Country Park. But we aren't going up there today. Go up there another day. I might even do this church, the graves in this church one day. One day soon. Can we get any on? still raining. I've got the church bells ringing. Some houses up there. Got the old railway station here, the platforms. Platform 1 and platform 2. I think the station would have stood on the left. Just imagine all the people who have waited at this station, waiting for a train to go Rail or Blackpool. So we are going to try and get all this now on one take, right up to the station, right up to the tunnel. So we do go left here, we don't follow that footpath straight up into Silverdale, where this tree is in front. Nobody about. So where this tree is here, we go left up this cutting, up this muddy footpath. Last time I was up here, I was on my bike and everywhere was covered in snow and ice. It's quite muddy. So we have got that little bit of a railway bridge, little bit of a tunnel, just further up here. And you can see it was a large square, so the train could get through. Just further up here. See, it was a large square. People always dump the rubbish up here. Last time I was up here, there was fridge freezers, settees, televisions and you name it. So I'll have to be careful when I go through here, in case somebody chucks a fridge freezer over and it lands on top of me. Don't want a fridge freezer coming over, or a settee landing on top of my head. I can see lots of footprints, muddy footprints. Lots of mud, lots of weeds, and lots of rubbish. Yeah, so that's what the original tunnel would have, the square, the size of the square would have been. So let's carry on. Let's move on. No bikes, are you? Big puddle of water. Logs. Graffiti. I'll have to watch up here in case I trip over on something. I don't want to trip over and hit my head. Now tin of paint. Can you hear cars going over there? So we are on this footpath now going towards the tunnel. Just hope the gate's open. It isn't padlocked. This tunnel is supposed to be very haunted. It's where you get all the ghost hunters coming, making videos at night. With all the tools what we use. So we should be able to see it in a minute. Let's just get through all this. I can see a bit of a wall up here. Looks like a little bit of a platform or something. Don't know what that would have been used for. Looks like it's made out of bricks. So I can see the tunnel just in the distance. I don't know if you can see it in the distance. It looks like it's open. A little bit of a platform here, it looks. Don't know what that would have been used for. Maybe it was a loading bay or something. A loading dock bay. So we can't see the tunnel now. Okay, just zoom in a little bit. Lots of weeds, branches sticking out. There's one here fell over. I think it's for block access for motorbikes. So you can't ride a bike or a motorbike up here. Last time I was up here I carried my bike over this. An electric bike, and it was very heavy. So we have got 2 torches on me when I go through this tunnel. Well, I don't know what we're going to be like. I did test them last night in the back garden, and we were working okay. Yeah, I think it is open. I can see the double doors open. Wonder what that pipe was used for. Looks like a pipe sticking up. Maybe it was a ventilation shaft or something. Big puddle here. Somebody's lost a football. Big puddle here. My feet are getting dirty. Oh no, my feet are sinking. Sinking in the mud. Don't know what they are. Lots of bricks. Two doors off something. So we are going to go inside and walk through in the dark. An old railway line there. Tree fell over here. Another old wall. Looks about to see the end of the tunnel. Two old fridges in here. They weren't there last time I come. Somebody's cut the padlock off. The old railway line. Still there. So we are inside. So let's see what we can find. Now fridge freezer. The old railway lines still lying on the floor. I can hear lots of water dripping. Might have to turn my lights on in a minute. Got it in my pocket. See what the torches are like. It does look very spooky in here. It does feel very creepy up there in the dark. Let's turn my torch on. It's very dark in here. The old pebbles on the floor. Brickwork. Big concrete block there. Some graffiti on the walls. It's a long walk down there. I'll have to watch my footsteps in case I trip over anything. 3 SM. I think I should have brought a more powerful torch actually. This one doesn't seem to be very good. Now grill here on the floor. I can hear water running. I can hear water running through it. Wonder if there's a stream what runs under it, or a brook. It looks like somebody's been camping in here because I can see a few fires. Few fires what people have had. Don't know what all this writing means. Well, we've still got a fair walk to do yet. I think it'd be easier to walk on the railway lines actually than on these pebbles. Might get on there in a minute. Might be easier to walk. Yeah, so it does feel very creepy in here. No dustbin lid. It's like I'm hearing things. I'm hearing sounds but I don't know what they are. And I'm seeing shadows. Shadow people. Wouldn't like me down here at night time. So I don't think we're a quarter of the way through yet. Maybe just a quarter. But we've still got a long way to go. It's quite cold in here. I've got a breeze blowing towards me. It's quite cold and damp. That end of that tunnel right is getting bigger, and the back of me is getting smaller. Getting smaller. That's one of them things there where the workmen had sitting when the train came through. So we didn't get injured. I don't know what you call them. Oh, my torch has gone off. So I can see something on the railway lines up here. It looks like somebody's been living here. It looks like a bucket. And somebody's had a fire. We are getting closer to it. I don't know if we're not halfway through yet. I can hear water dripping everywhere. No, we're not halfway yet. Maybe a third of the way through. Getting smaller. I think if anything happened to me in here, when I'm walking through, if I had accidents, it'd be a long time before anybody found me. I could be here for days, or even weeks. I've got a ventilation shaft somewhere up here that goes up into the roof. Should come across it in a minute. Yeah, this is where all the ghost hunters come. At night time. Ghost hunting. Seen a few videos on YouTube where we go ghost hunting down here. Quite wide actually. At one time there would have been 2 railway lines what run through here. The next station after this would have been Keele. I might do that on another video. Keele Tunnel. I'll find out where it is. Or just follow these railway lines down into Keele. Another thing here with water running through it. Another grill. So this is where somebody has been camping here, or living here. There's a couple of fires. You've got a bucket there and a bag full of food. The bucket is full of cans of beer. Let's get on the railway line. Might be safer. So we have got that ventilation shaft here. I think this is it coming up. Up in the roof. There are lights shining through. Up there. Let's see if we can get a better look. Lots of water dripping down. Right down on top of me. That would have been for like the steam, the smokehouse when the steam engines come through. But it is getting bigger now actually at the end. And it's also getting a bit lighter. I can see something up there. Something sticking out on the railway line. It's a good job I spotted it. Or else I might have tripped over it. And done myself an injury. It looks like a big plank of wood. I don't know why this is going to show up on camera, because I'm looking at my camera and I can't see a thing. Just a dark screen. So I might have to run it through a filter to try and lighten it. $1,500. What does that mean? Oh, it is getting bigger at the end. I can see sunshine. Oh, she heard something then. So here's a big plank of wood here. Coming up. When I finish this video, I've got to walk back through here to go back home. There's a big plank of wood here. It's a good job I spotted it. Or else I would have tripped over and hit my head. So we are at the end nearly. That was quite creepy actually, walking through there on myself. That's the other end. And we're at this end. I've heard some people call this end here, call it Jurassic Park, because it's all overgrown with trees. It is getting a bit lighter now. I think this one's open. I think I can see the gate open. Turn my torch off. Yes, so on another video I might follow this railway line down and go through the Kiel railway tunnel. Kiel tunnel. Isn't it funny that after all these years the railway lines are still here? You'd have thought they'd have been took up. So we are at the other end. We've walked all the way through. And now we've got to do it all again. Yes, there'll be some more railway lines here that go down onto Kiel. And then Kiel goes on to Madeley. So that's about it, guys. See you all on the next one. Bye for now. Bye.